Hey there! Welcome to a Flare Court Media tech review. I figured I'd just do this live because it shouldn't take too long. I have the Jabra Elite 65T wireless Bluetooth headphones. They were yesterday or 2 days ago on sale at Best Buy. That was their doorbuster deal for Christmas. And they were like $50 off. Seemed pretty good. You'll just have to... This is live and it's just me, so we're going to do our best here. My LG, I forget what model these are. Anyway, I love these. You could turn on and make audio come out the top, and then you could come here and do this, and so that way you could walk around the house listening to music. And then whenever you walked out of the house or were at work or something, you could do this. Anyway, the capacitors in here recently blew, and so now any audio coming from the Bluetooth is super duper quiet. So I am in desperate need for new headphones. Now I have been using the Google Pixel Buds as a backup. You can see my review in my channel if you search for it. They're okay, but they really hurt my ears. They're just not comfortable headsets. So I saw these were on sale and thought, okay, I'd love them because I'd love to exercise. The Pixel Buds, not comfortable, and the cable that hangs down behind your neck gets caught on your shirt as you're running. So they're not very good. I wouldn't recommend them. So what do I think about these? Well, I really don't like them at all, which is why I'm making this quick review before I take them back. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say that. They're not bad. It's just that I can hear the buzzing of the speaker. So imagine when you turn up a speaker really loud and you can hear that hiss, that in the background. The moment these turn on and they're in your ears, especially because they provide a noise cancellation airtight seal, the moment they're in and audio kicks on to play, I can hear that really high-pitched hiss, and I just can't get past it. I suppose if I listened long enough, I would get used to it, just like a fan in the room or something. You drowned it out, but I don't want to get used to it. I have pretty good hearing. I've always tested high on what those hearing tests. I could hear more than most people. I could hear old CRT monitors whine. So if you have slight, you can't hear quite that well, these probably work for you, but for me, they're just going to absolutely drive me bonkers, and it's a no-go. So Jabra, you gotta fix that. You can't have a hiss in your headphones. But otherwise, I'm going to flip the camera around real fast. There we go. This is what you get in the box. You get this. It slides in this in the box, and then these suckers sit in there. You pop them out, and then this is the charger slash connector. And then in here, I'm not going to open it up, but you get a USB cable and some different ear tips. And then get rid of it. There's a battery in here. Get rid of that. You pop them in there to charge. They're actually pretty comfortable. They work well. The audio quality is okay. You can press and hold the right one. Press and hold will get you Alexa or your assistant of choice. Just tapping is play pause. Left one has a forward and backward button. And if you tap them, they'll change the volume. If you press and hold for a second, they'll skip tracks. They sound okay aside from that stupid hiss, and that's just a deal breaker for me. The app is also pretty good. Fire that up here real fast. To turn them on, you just press and hold. So this should see it here. The hear through is actually a really nice feature, and it works well, but again, you can hear that dang hiss. Hear through basically lets you hear what's going on in your room because these do isolate noise, if you're at an office, you want someone to be able to talk to you and ask you questions, or you're out jogging and want to hear cars coming behind you, the hear through actually works really well. I was testing that out. And then you can set your equalizer, you can set presets for your music, and they have different genres, or I don't know what the word is, commute. So this would be, you can say, okay, on my commute I want more bass, I want to have the hear through. At the office, you can, they even have built-in soundscapes. You probably can't hear that, but anyway, you can play pink noise or ceiling fans or whatever in the background. You can also have it block out just the ambience type noise, but maybe still let people talk to you. They offer to let you register. I didn't register because these are going back. They also have the Find My Jabra function, so it tells you where it was last found when they got disconnected. So the chance of losing them is mitigated by that. When I turned them on, there was a update, a firmware update, so that was pretty easy. You just update them, and then it says to put them in the charger, and while it's in the charger, a little light down here flashes and tells you that it's updating. So, all of that said, they're pretty good. But if you have really good hearing, you're not going to like them, because that high-pitched whine is just not going to do it for you. So look someplace else. But if you don't hear high-pitched noises, and you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say I could hear a CRT whine, they'll probably be okay for you. But I'm going to keep looking, and hopefully there's another pair of completely wireless headphones out there. I like these because they actually do a good job of not having one ear drop. Lots of times you have one ear drop out and the other one is still playing. Seemed like Apple AirPods were the only ones that have been able to, not suffer from that, probably because they have that little extension, and that gives a nice little antenna. But these actually are pretty good. They're one of the first ones out there. That's not Apple, that had a pretty good one. Anyway, I'm rambling on because I wanted to make sure I get all the pieces out real fast, since this is an unedited and live video. Not bad, sound okay, features are good, they fit okay, audio quality was fine with calling, just that dang hiss is a deal breaker. So anyway, thank you for watching. I will be back soon with a new travel vlog video is up next, and then we'll get to another tech video after that. So thanks for watching. Bye.